all the dignitaries on the dais, especially the panelists. My job here is not to deliver a speech. My job is to moderate some of the best speakers whom we have got today. Just to give a glimpse of what the path forward, the move, how we are going to move ahead. I think Philip sir has done a wonderful session. In fact, he has given us a kind of perspective, definitely giving more focus on the challenges what this state is facing right now. And of course, he has also given a kind of glimpse about the kind of opportunities we have, especially in the knowledge-based economy. I think Future Kerala at this point of time, this particular conclave is on time, is the right time, because I strongly believe that the world is changing and everybody knows that. We moved from a agricultural age to an industrial age, and we believe that we are living in the information age right now. But I believe we are going to move into another age called cognitive age, which is going to be a brain-based age. And everything, because right now, till now, we have been talking about information as power. And now we have started talking about ideas as power. So, so what I am saying is that knowledge, ideas, these are some of the things what I think should be the outcome of any education for that matter. How can we create thinking population? How can we create more thought generating, more idea generating population out there in this state? Of course, we have gone through some generations, and I know that people who are at the age of 50 and above and all, and people who are at the age of 40 and below, it's a new generation which is there in the state. They don't watch news channels, especially the Malayalam news channels. They don't read Malayalam newspapers. So there is hope. Primarily because they are not into politics. They don't want to waste their time on politics. They don't want to waste their time on all those kinds of things. I'm talking about the generation which even my son represents. So there is scope. So we have a great scope out here in this state. So let's see how we're going to take it forward. I think we will look at two aspects in this overall discussion. One is the present situation of education right now at this point of time, and the future. That means where it is leading to. Because the present situation, we all know that employability is a major issue at this point of time. Even though there are lots of institutes and educational institutions offering so many different courses, but employability, as Philip sir rightly said, is a major issue. Even as a company, Brahma Learning Solution, we are into management consulting and business re-engineering. We ourselves find it very difficult to recruit management students from B schools in Kerala, because absolutely the major challenge is that they have no idea what's going on in the world. They may be knowing some marketing management, they may be knowing some finance management, but they have no clue. But in some of the B schools, when I go, I ask them, how many business magazines do you read? How many business newspapers you read? The answers are very, very, almost zero. So what I'm saying is that the present employability, or yes, of course, we are having graduates, we are having postgraduates, but are they employable? The present situation, why this kind of a situation? Is there a way out? What are the way outs? Number two is the future, where what we are talking about, the artificial intelligence and robotics is going to replace almost 60% of the jobs in this country. What is going to be the future of education? What is that we need to educate the students? I was reading one of the well-known economists once said that the children who are going to the primary schools right now, they are going to end up in a job or profession which is not at all existing right now. So on what basis we are going to educate these youngsters? So these are two major things which we need to discuss, and we have to really get some wisdom out of these experts in the academic field. So to start with, I would like to invite Dilip sir, who is the Vice Chancellor of Sanskrit University. And he has already told me that he will be leaving after sharing his thoughts, because he has got another important meeting happening there in the university. So we will kick off this forum, this panel discussion, with Dilip sir coming first and sharing his wisdom, sharing his thoughts about the present and the future of education.